Oh man, what a game! That's what I'm talking about. That is NBA basketball. That is what you'd like to see from who's possibly the greatest player ever. I've been telling people for a long time, LeBron James is a one-of-a-kind player. You know, if you're going to talk about comparing him to Michael Jordan, I mean, I think he deserves a comparison to the greatest player ever. He arguably is the greatest player ever. LeBron is just amazing. He's just a beast. There's never been a player like him, and I don't expect to see a player like him in a long time for a long time. But what a game! The Cavs, man, they won it. They won it bad, and LeBron he's just literally willing that team. He's putting that team on his back and just being dominant. And then what I like even more than his dominance, well, as much as his dominance, is how much he dominates Draymond Green. One of the most, I mean, if he's on your team, he's one of those players where if he's on your team, you love him, Draymond, but if he's not on your team, you can't stand him. And he's not on the Cavs, obviously, so he's a very annoying, a very annoying player for me. And I love seeing LeBron dominate him and shut him up and just own him. Like, LeBron literally is owning this dude. Like, this guy is supposed to be, a top 10 player in the NBA, and LeBron is literally owning him, shutting him down, and then balling up. To me, the biggest loss for them was not Draymond Green. The biggest loss for them is Bogut, man. Not having Bogut hurts so bad because now you don't have anyone in the middle who can thwart LeBron when he gets to the hole. Because Draymond, he's had some instances where he's taken LeBron by surprise and come on the double team to help very well, but all game long he cannot do that. And LeBron, it's easy for being able to throw in that mix of Bogut is what hurts. Now LeBron can basically just go at the hole knowing that the biggest person he's going to see is Draymond, and he's not big enough. He's just not big enough. LeBron just has to adjust a few things. But dang, LeBron is just so nice. The guy is just ridiculous. I mean, let's look at the stat line here. He was 16 to 27. Okay, boom. Right off the bat, well over 50%. That's right around. That's looking like that's right around 60%. A little bit better, maybe. 16 to 27. I don't feel like doing the math in my head, but it's right around 60%. He's shooting real nice. He got 8 rebounds and then 11 assists. So he was 2 rebounds short of a triple-double while putting in 41 points. There's not many guys that are doing that or can do that, Russell Westbrook, he is a triple-double machine, maybe more so than LeBron, but he's not going to be nearly as efficient when he scores. So, not on the same level. Not on the same level. LeBron is out there really doesn't make dumb plays over and over again like Russell does. Russell is an amazing player, but it's just a different type of... LeBron is just way more consistently making the right play than Russell, which is the big difference. So, again, 41 points for LeBron, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. Boom! It's done. That's game time. Kyrie, 7 for 18. 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 23 points. Okay, so that's good. I mean, that's at least there. That's being there. Like, there's games where, as long as you don't shut down, as long as you go out and, he put together a good first half. But, LeBron was feeling it, so his 23 is good. J.R. Smith had 14, 4 for 10 from three-point land. That's 40% from 3. You like that. You love that. He was 5 for 11 total, so he made his 2-point shot. I'll take that 14 points and 11 shots. I'll take that from JR all day long. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Kevin Love, 7 points, 1 for 3, 3 rebounds. He only played 11 minutes. He, he's Tyrone Lue is starting him, but he's not playing him because he's a liability in his game. There's no doubt about it, and I applaud Tyrone Lue for making the right judgment call and the right call as a coach. Perfect. He's smart. He killed two birds with one stone. He didn't bring. He still starts Love, but then brings in Richard Jefferson like within 2 minutes. He gives Kevin Love a chance to get hot. If he doesn't, boom, Richard's in. Good. And maybe they won't even give him a chance to get hot. That was just, I just love what Tyrone Lue's doing out there. So Love played 12 minutes, scored 7 points, 1 for 3 from the field, 4 for 6 from free throw. For the time he was in, he did good. It's perfect. Tristan Thompson, 15 points, 16 boards. I mean, that's what you again, Bogut, man. Tristan's a beast out there with no Bogut. Tristan's a boarding machine out there with no Bogut. Draymond had 10 points. Or 10 rebounds, 8 points, 6 assists. So, 8 points for Draymond, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Tristan, 15 points, 16 rebounds. Tristan's outplaying Draymond. And that's what happens when you put LeBron on Draymond. Draymond's gone. He's done. He's not the same player. And that's what, that's why they have to put Love on the bench. Because they need LeBron playing center and guarding Draymond. They can't put they don't want to have to put Love on Draymond. And that's what's going to happen. Let's look at Richard Jefferson, 3 points, played 31 minutes, 1 for 3, but he was in there playing defense. He could stick on those rotations. It's the defense on Golden State. It's, Cleveland has figured out how to play defense against them. They're playing some airtight D. I'm love. It's very good. Very fun to watch. It's very good. I'm not saying anything about who's going to win this game, but very nice to watch. Oh, I will say this though. I told everybody last time that every game me and my boy have watched together, LeBron dominates and his team wins. And we watched the game today. Boom, he won. So again, the streak is good. I'm not sure exactly what the streak is. It's about maybe 8 games, I'd say, 9 games that we've watched, I'd guess. But this streak dates all the way back to when Miami beat Oklahoma City for Miami's first championship. Every game that I watched since then, I watched maybe 1 or 2 games every year with Mike. Every year with my boy. And every game I've watched, LeBron has won and dominated. The one year when they got trounced by the Spurs, the one game they won where LeBron dominated, I watched that one with my boy. So I'm watching this last game with him. He's pretty much agreed to it. He said he's got to think about it because he's not a LeBron fan. But I'm buying him lunch. I'm buying him his food, and I'll give him $50 if Cleveland wins. So I think he's gonna do it just because he's a good guy. And we also want to see the streak get broken though too. His streak is cool, but at the same time it's like, come on, can't be real. So obviously I'm if I get to watch the game with him, I'm very confident. I'm very happy, and I definitely see Cleveland winning if we eat and watch the game out. So that's got me pretty hyped. So let's check out Golden State here. Klay Thompson, 25 points, 9 for 21, 3 for 10 from 3. Not gonna cut it. 9 for 21, no, I'm not gonna cut it. Steph Curry, 8 for 20, 6 for 13 from 3, 30 points. Those are actually both good games. 21 shots, 25 points, 20 shots, 30 points. Those are good games by Steph and Klay. They just went up against a machine in LeBron. LeBron's a freak of nature. He's the best. I'm sorry. He's the most complete player I've ever seen. And it's not close. It's not even close. Because he's literally a force on the offensive end, on the defensive end, and he's a force at every position, 1 through 5, on the offensive end and the defensive end. He is the most gifted athlete I've ever seen, and it's not close. I mean, it's kind of close. You got Bo Jackson. He's the only only other person in the conversation. But I give the edge to LeBron. So Iguodala, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He didn't really do too much. Harrison Barnes, where is this guy? He went 0 for 8, 0 points. I mean, Harrison Barnes is the worst player on the court right now. Man. I'll tell you what, too. You know, all these 3-point shots by Golden State, if it's not working, you see, they're just not. They're completely done. They're so one-dimensional when it comes to that 3. It's like, you gotta stop that. You know, if you want to win, you need to play real basketball and not this make-believe 3-point, you know, these shots. I mean, I love Steph, and yeah, he can make them, but still, like, fools are just running around trying to get an open look from 30 feet away, you know? I mean, that's way too much trust to have in your 3. And they're taking a lot of bad shots, you know, because of it. I mean, bad shots for them aren't bad shots for everybody. I mean, you know, but, you know, a bad shot for everybody else isn't necessarily a bad shot for them, but, you know, at some point, you have to play, you know, you have to mix it up a little bit. They're not mixing it up, they're just trying to hit that 3. They've fallen in love with the 3 to a level of detriment, in my opinion. When people are D'ing you up that hard, you need to go by them. And the thing is, they are letting Steph penetrate. They do not want. They'd rather have him penetrate down the line and have people meet him than have him hit a 3 with someone in his face. I applaud them. I told you that's how you have to play. That's how you have to play Curry. You know, you have to definitely stay on him and let him go by you, and just stay on his hip, and then try to block a shot and make it a hard shot at the rim. So, Leandro Barbosa, he was 4 for 6, 14 points. He played well. I just want to point out a couple things too from LeBron. The defense, the swat on Curry, you know, where he just sunned him. The swat on Draymond. I mean, there's nothing LeBron can't do, really, you know. At an unbelievable level, there's nothing he can't do. It's just amazing to see a guy like LeBron do his thing. You know, Steph was definitely the MVP of the season, but it's easy to see he's not the best player on the court, and it's LeBron. He's the best player on the court, and he's the best player in the NBA. And when he wants to turn it on and be unstoppable, and he gets some help, he's just another force of nature that is just so far above anything else in the NBA. Everyone can do one thing at elite level. This guy can do basically everything at elite level. Score, defend, rebound, pass, steal, block, whatever. He can make any play that he wants to make. Any play. Oh, I need to go block that? Okay, I'm going to block that. Oh, I need to go rebound that? Okay, I'm going to go rebound that. Oh, I need to go score that? Oh, I'm going to go score that. Oh, I need to go steal that? I'm going to go steal that. He can make any play he wants to make. So, in closing, for this game, I mean, it's all about LeBron. Like I said, you know, if Bogut doesn't get hurt, if Draymond doesn't get hurt, or doesn't get kicked out for the game, this series is probably already over. This series is already over. It's just crazy things can happen, man. And this has been one crazy series in which the Cavs are in control. LeBron is easily the best player. And, you know, we get to go watch history, y'all. Either we see the best team in history complete the best record ever in history, or we see the first team come down from 3-1 in the finals and win. We see LeBron. You know, for me, LeBron is what he is, no matter win or lose. But for a lot of the haters and the people that, oh, you got to win rings or whatever the case may be, he is going to do wonders for his legacy with a win. I know. I think with this win, with another great game, I think he moves into like the unquestioned number 2 spot of all time. I think he does. In a lot of people's eyes, unquestioned number 2. And then, he may even be the GOAT in a lot of people's eyes. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do after the playoffs are over. I'm gonna do some videos completely dedicated to like the finals and players of the finals, and just some breakdowns of different things that I saw in the finals. Not just the NBA finals, but the playoffs in general. Of different players. I'm gonna do a breakdown of a bunch of different players just to keep things busy and just to keep it up. But this was a great game. This is why you're an NBA fan, because you want to see games like this. What a roller coaster ride this has been. What a roller coaster ride. This is an amazing series. I'm hype. I'm ready to see what's gonna happen, and can't wait to talk about it with y'all. So please like, subscribe, whatever. I hope y'all having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.